TV, certainly the best.
Beautiful evening to you and thanks for joining us on ITV News at this time. I am Harry Iboje. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, has visited the Nigerian Air Force Alpha Jet pilots who ejected from their aircraft after experiencing an in-flight emergency near NAV base Kainji. Aneke met with the air crew to check on their well-being and to commend their professionalism and quick decision-making, which ensured they landed safely despite the aircraft's failure. The jet crashed a few kilometers from the Karabonde town in Borgu local government area of Niger State on Saturday. Air Marshal Aneke commended their composure and quick thinking, emphasizing that their handling of the emergency averted potential casualties and protected nearby communities from harm. He has also ordered the immediate establishment of a board of inquiry to determine the cause of the incident and review the circumstances surrounding the aircraft's failure. The Air Force confirmed its search and rescue teams, fire and crash response teams, and medical personnel acted swiftly to secure the site and safeguard the pilots. It highlighted that the incident underscores the inherent risks of military aviation and the rigorous demands placed on personnel to maintain operational readiness. Reassuring the public, the Air Force affirmed its strict adherence to safety protocols and reiterated its commitment to protecting lives and property in accordance with its constitutional duties. Benin's government on Sunday said that it had thwarted an attempted coup after a group of soldiers announced on state television that they had ousted President Patrice Talon. One source said 13 arrests had been made, with another adding that all the detainees were soldiers in active service except one who was an ex-military. The arrest came after military personnel in Benin on Sunday announced that he had ousted President Patrice Talon, although his entourage said he was safe and the army was regaining control. Talon, a 67-year-old former businessman, dubbed the cotton King of Cotonou, in due to hand over power in April next year after 10 years in office, marked by solid economic growth but also a surge in jihadist violence. Shortly after the announcement, a presidential spokesperson said the president was safe and condemned the coup plotters as a small group of people who only controlled the television. Interior Minister Alsane Seidu described the soldiers' announcement as a mutiny aimed at destabilizing the country and its institutions. Meanwhile, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, has strongly condemned the attempted military takeover in the Republic of Benin. The West African bloc, in a statement, said it received the reports of the attempted coup with dismay, calling for full respect of the Constitution of Benin. ECOWAS also saluted the efforts of the government and the Republican Army in bringing the situation under control. The Edo College Old Boys Association, ECOBA, has elected a new National Executive Committee led by Engineer Greg Ugbefo at its 2025 Annual General Meeting and Convention held at the Constantial Hotel and Suites, Airport Road, Benin City. The convention, which opened with a review of the previous AGM, featured key reports, committee briefings, and the formal dissolution of the outgoing National Executive Committee led by former Edo State Governor Chief Dr. Lucky Nusakai Benedion. Donald Ehimie completes the report.
The 2025 Annual General Meeting and Convention of the Edo College Old Boys Association, ECOBA, held at the Constantial Hotel and Suites, Airport Road, Benin City, featured the election of members into a new National Executive Committee that will steer the affairs of the association for the next 2 years. Earlier, delegates opened proceedings with a review of the previous AGM, where one of the national achievements of the outgoing administration led by ECOBA President Worldwide, Chief Dr. Lucky Nusakai Benedion, was highlighted as the establishment and steady growth of the ECOBA Endowment Fund.
To the incoming leadership, I employ you to build on our achievements, innovate, and strive for excellence. To my fellow ECOBATs, I urge you to remain committed to ECOBA's mission and vision.
The outgoing Secretary General of the Association, Executive Principal of Edo College, Mr. Justice Aigbe, commended the outgoing administration for their laudable achievements.
This was doing very well. We have participated in internal and external competitions, and our performance has been top-notch. I want to thank all boys who have been very supportive. I want to pray that God continue to bless you.
Branch chairmen from within Nigeria and the diaspora also presented updates on activities and progress across their various chapters. This was followed by the constitution of an electoral committee paving the way for the formal dissolution of the outgoing National Executive Committee led by Chief Dr. Igbenedion.
I hereby formally move for the dissolution of the 2023-2025 Exco of Edo College Old Boys Association.
Chairman Convention Planning Committee, Reverend Dr. Collins Edebi, described the convention and annual general meeting as a huge success. Outgoing National Director of Socials, Engineer Elvis Obaseki, and Chairman of the Endowment Fund Support Committee, Mr. Bob Osagai, also delivered their remarks.
I humbly feel this convention should make a mandatory recommendation either to the incoming executive and with a time frame standing on Article 27 to give ECOBA a clean, audited report.
We're not going to be involved in taking loans, borrowing money, or making commitments. We will never do that. If we have to spend, it will have to be what we have.
A major highlight of the event was the voting process, which involved statutory delegates from Benin, Asaba, Lagos, Abuja, Warri, Ibadan, Port Harcourt, and other branches. At the close of the balloting, Engineer Greg Ugbefo emerged ECOBA President Worldwide. Other selected officers include Dr. Suleiman Brahmo, First Vice President Mr. Solomon Ikioda, Second Vice President Mr. Brian Ebon Akagi, National General Secretary Dr. L.O. Osayehoy, National Treasurer, among others. Several motions were raised, debated, and adopted at the convention. They affirmed ECOBA's commitment to sustaining the legacy of Edo College and deepening alumni support for the institution. From Benin, Donald Ehimie, ITV News.
Moving forward remains the cardinal objective of the Edo College Old Boys Association, ECOBA, in Nigeria and across the diaspora. After a successful convention where members converged on Benin City to elect Engineer Greg Ugbefo as a new worldwide president, a dinner was organized to climax the event. Wellington Akodeja reports that the ceremony was graced by two former governors of Edo State, Chief John Odige Oyegun and Chief Lucky Nusakai Benedion, the outgone president of ECOBA Worldwide, as well as several paramount traditional rulers.
It was an evening of fun and merriment for members of Edo College Old Boys Association as they gathered at the prestigious Constantia Hotel on Airport Road, Benin City for the oath-taking ceremony of the new worldwide president, Engineer Greg Ugbefo, and his executive team. The ceremony witnessed the presence of 7 and retired judges, including the current Edo State Chief Judge, Justice Iyobusa Okungboa, and the former judge, Justice Joe Acha, among others. The chairman of the occasion and former governor of Edo State, Chief John Odige Oyegun, hailed the unity and collaboration within the association and urged members to sustain the tempo.
I want to take the opportunity to congratulate Engineer Greg Ubrefu. I have the fortune of also being familiar with him, and I think you could not have made a better choice.
The outgone president of ECOBA Worldwide and former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nusaka Igbenedion, who recounted his achievements, called on members to extend the full support to the new president.
I want to congratulate the new executive and also congratulate the committee that put all this together. But above all, also to congratulate ECOBA, because this is probably the biggest and highest turnout we've ever seen in any convention.
Members of the planning committee, including Engineer Elvis Obaseki and Reverend Collins Edebi, expressed satisfaction with the successful conduct of the convention.
Edo College Old Boys will be expecting nothing less than what has happened in the last 4 years, which was a vista of new things in the history of the association.
It surpasses our expectation. This has been the best convention we have had in the history of Edo College Old Boys Association.
A high point of the night was the oath-taking ceremony led by the Chief Judge of Edo State, Justice Okungboa. The new ECOBA Worldwide President, Engineer Greg Ubrefu, promised to build on the achievements of his predecessor.
Leadership does not have anything to do with class or age. Leadership is either imbued, acquired, or innate. I learned a lot from you, particularly in managing my or one's instinctive reactions to situations.
Awards were also presented to deserving members of the association by both the Benin and Asaba branches of ECOBA for excelling in their various fields of human endeavors and contributing greatly to ECOBA in general. From Benin, Wellington Akodija, ITV News.
And to other stories now, football fans were treated to another thrilling day of action at the inaugural Benin Unity Cup at Igbobaoha, recorded an impressive 3-0 victory over Umhode at the Crescent Sports Club field, Iriri. Osemudia Melsage reports.
Match day 3.
A sincere apology for that. The management of Edo College Benin City has held its 2025 9 Lessons and Carols amazed fun fair. The ceremony reminded Christians of Jesus Christ's contributions to humanity. Wellington Akodija reports that the former governor of Edo State and worldwide president of ECOBA, Chief Lucky Nusaka Igbenedion, donated a special Christmas meal for students, staff and guests to mark the celebration.
Students of Edo College in a joyful mood thrilled staff and parents with Christmas songs, while various lessons were read by staff and invited guests. The hall venue of the ceremony was filled to capacity. In his address, the principal of the college, Mr. Justice Aigbe, said the ceremony was organized to remind Christians of the importance of Christmas and the price Jesus paid to save mankind. He appreciated the worldwide president of ECOBA, Chief Lucky Nusaka Igbenedion, for his fatherly role and unwavering contributions to the school.
Well, this has become a tradition in the school in recent times, and is basically to thank God for the end of the year. We hope to keep it up.
There were drama presentations and dances by the students. The Director of Examinations in the Edo State Ministry of Education, Mrs. Eru Ugiagbe, commended the management of the school for sustaining the tradition.
My children invited me and the school management also. And I'm happy to be here because what I've seen today shows that the children really know the reason why they are celebrating.
Our parents and students also expressed appreciation to the management of the college for organizing the event, noting that it reinforces the significance of Christ's contribution to humanity as the world celebrates Christmas.
The children have been inspirational. The music ministrations, the drama piece was awesome. I believe the children have been a blessing to everyone who had come here.
It's wonderful. The whole carol, the lessons and everything, it is excellent. So I would also like to thank Chief Lucky Gbenedion because he's the one who's actually providing our refreshments.
9 Lessons at Carol is an annual event celebrated by Christians worldwide. From Benin, Wellington, Akodija, ITV News.
And with that, we've come to the end of ITV News at this time. Many thanks for watching. I am Harry Igboje. Do enjoy the rest of your night.